Hello, hello, and welcome to the Bold Talk Show. I'm Rashika Roberts, and always here to tell the truth and shame the devil. Hope all of you are having a fantastic afternoon thus far, and I hope you are staying safe out there while you are shopping and getting prepared for Christmas. I am trying to stay safe myself. Unfortunately, I've had an experience that I have to share with you out there because I want you guys to stay safe. And men out there, I want you to hear me and I want you to act accordingly. And normally I don't say things like this, on the show, but I want all of us to stay safe and make it into 2020. So my friends, I am out shopping. I'm just going to jump right in there and let you know I was out shopping doing what all of you are doing out there, just as busy. And I noticed this gentleman standing behind me. But he's not very close to me at this time. He is standing, where I can see him. And I'm looking down at the pod, looking at the clothing and that sort of thing. And I'm just trying to figure out what is he waiting on? Why is he standing there? But I'm not going to stare. As of right now, I'm just aware that he is there, my friends. And so I keep shopping along and just looking down and, kind of going through the things and trying to find what I'm looking for. And I notice now I kind of peek over my shoulder again because he's still standing there and there's a smirk on his face, like a smile. So now I'm wondering, what is he looking at? What is he smiling for? And, I'm not a mean person, but I'm not out here just so friendly to males, and that sort of thing. And so there's a young girl, maybe 5 or 6 years old, and she's standing in front of me. And she's kind of looking at like some shades or whatever this is in front of me that she's looking at, little things. And I go, oh, this is what I'm thinking. That is his daughter, like maybe he's waiting on his daughter. And so I turn around and now he's still smirking. And I noticed the little girl is not really paying him very much attention, not at all. So while I'm there, I hear this voice, sounds like a lady, come from my right. And she says, well, it's about time for you to get done. I told you, it wasn't going to be long. We have to go. And so now I'm going, OMG, this isn't his daughter. But I hear the lady, I still don't really see her. So now I'm trying to figure out where is her voice coming from. So I'm thinking, OMG, this isn't his daughter. So he's just watching this little girl. And by this time, the mom comes up. I'm thinking mom could have been, I don't know. And they go to walk off. So I turn around to look and see if the man is still there. My friends, he is standing very, very close to me. Like we are almost elbow to elbow. I'm trying so hard to make sure that the child is safe. I go into mama bear mode. Like he's not going to come up here and bother this child. Well, I'm so busy looking out for the child, I never noticed that the man had made his way up to me. And I turn all the way around because I'm startled. Like, why are you literally almost touching me? And he goes, excuse me, can you help me carry my stuff? And I'm like, carry your stuff. So I now know, that obviously he probably thinks that I'm a child. I've been told this a million times when I'm out. And I'm used to it. It doesn't even offend me anymore. I said, carry your stuff. And so what I'm doing, my friends, is I'm trying to walk backwards to make space in between us. Because I know now this is some sort of a setup. So I go, no, I'm not going to help you carry your stuff. I'm scared out of my mind. So I start taking steps backwards as he takes steps forward, and I take off out of the store. Literally, I take the things that I have in my hand and I drop them somewhere throughout the store, and I bolt out of the store fast as I possibly can. And when I get out of the store, I call the inside of the store to let them know what just happened. And so they would be aware. So ladies, I want you to understand that These folks out here, they're trying to grab you. They're trying to take you at all different ages. They don't really care. They're trying to pick you up. They have all of, these different tactics on how to pick up your children. But I'm not so worried. I wasn't prepared on that day to defend myself. I wasn't prepared on that day. But I got to tell you, I'm pretty prepared now. So if you run up on me now, not going to be any running. There's not going to be any running. So I just want to let you men out there know, you need to make sure that when your young women, your young ladies, your wives, your girlfriends, when they step out of the door, that they are protected. They have some form of protection on them. I have various forms, and I may not have been ready that day, but I never leave my house now unprotected. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so guys, if you are out there and you're trying to figure out, gosh, there's this one thing I want to get, I feel like I need to get my significant other something else. Okay, I want you to get her something that is going to protect her when she is out and about. Same thing for your young ladies who are coming home from the holidays from college. I want you to make sure you send them back with some protection, okay? Whatever they can have. I have learned that they cannot have a stun gun on campus. It's the only reason why my daughter isn't taking one back. But I have learned that they cannot have those on campuses, but get them what they can have when they are home with you, and then make sure that they are going to be safe when they are away and off to college. More when we return with Bold Talk.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it go. I see you watching me from a distance. I see you can't decide what to feel, but if you dig a little deeper, boy, you know you really wanna get to know me. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait another day to tell you you shouldn't wait. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm acting tough, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Jump on my roller coaster and hold tight. It won't be easy, but it'll be fun. Sometimes it goes the whole way up and down. I think you're ready now to leave the ground. Get in the fast lane, baby, you can make it. I promise I'll be there all the way. And if you get a little broken down, all that you gotta do is keep your head high. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait another day to tell you you shouldn't wait. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm acting tough, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, I'm all yours. Oh, 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 yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm acting tough, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours.
We are back with more of Bold Talk. I'm glad that you have decided to stick it out with me and hang out with me for the holidays. I am so excited to be up and on the show today. As you can hear, I am a bit nasally, and my voice is already deep, but it's typically not this deep, but a little bit of a cold, and I am getting over it. I'm so happy that, I think I'm nearing the end of it all, so I will be feeling much, much better for the holidays. And my friends, if you are like myself and you have a bit of that congestion going, you could try the old school stuff that I try, because you guys know I do everything natural as possible. I hate medication. I like to use my own food and my own drinks as my own medicine. But there's an old school thing that we do in our house where we use Tang. I know a lot of you have never heard of it. It's a country thing. I'm from down south, if you haven't learned that already. We use Tang. It's like a powdery mixture drink. It's not a Kool-Aid. And you find it in the drink section where they have the powdered drinks. It's 100% vitamin C. We mix a little bit of cinnamon in that, a little bit of honey, and just a little bit of sugar. I'd use the organic sugar or brown, and that helps with that congestion in there. So I've been doing that, and hopefully I will not sound like a man on the radio the next time. Coming up right here at the bottom of the hour, we will be talking about relationships, my friends, and there's some things that I learned about myself and that I'm doing differently that I think that you can do coming up in 2020 to help your relationships. Okay. And you guys know how I do. You know, if you've listened to my show, I am not one that is always so serious. I like to have a good time. Okay. So, let's buckle up and learn about some fun things that you can do in your relationships. My friends, one thing I learned, and this is the big thing, and I'm going to talk about this a lot, is that in my relationship, I've learned that the hubs and I, we get along much better, and simply because I allow him to believe that he knows everything. I know you were trying to figure out what in the world is she going to say. My friends, it is the God honest truth. I have allowed him to believe that he knows everything. And I'll tell you why. It's simply because I believe that by me doing this, because before, let me back up. Before, it used to drive me insane, my friends. I used to go, you know what? Why don't you let me help you? Why don't you take my advice? Why do you take advice from your friends and your mom? And I tell you something and you go and verify it and then say, okay, yeah, now I think I would try that. I would get so offended. I'm going, you know what? I have degrees like everybody else. I'm a smart woman, all that stuff. And I was getting all into my own ego. And then I just decided that I think allowing him to do this not only keeps me from having to be in the midst of an argument that I'm not going to win, but it also allows him to feel like he is extremely taking over and doing his part as a man. He wants to feel smart, and he really is. Like he's the bomb. Like seriously, he's smart. And so I don't want him to feel anything differently. And then also, I don't care. I don't give two rats behinds if he's right. And I noticed too that when I don't get combative about it, he tends to be the nicest person. I don't know if he realizes it, but we get along. And he'll come back and say, I appreciate you so much and that sort of thing. I want to hear all that good stuff, That's a part of my love language, my friends. And I don't know what yours is, but I think you need to go and check it out, Google it and figure it out. But I'm telling you, whatever it is, it's going to stem off of allowing those men to think they know everything. Because they think they know everything. I heard someone say not too long ago, I think it may have been on the radio or I may have read it somewhere. How do you get your man to understand that he doesn't know it all? You can't. It's a part of his makeup. It really is. They believe they know everything, so they're going to come off as if they're a little bit arrogant. And when they are at work, men, I'm speaking for you here and from my own experiences, but when you are at work, you have to be the guy that knows everything. You do. And you have to know a little about a lot. Of course, I believe that about myself. And you're so used to knowing everything and being there for everybody and, people coming to you and, that sort of thing, that it's hard to turn that off when you get home. Even though I still have to tell the hubs, look, I'm not one of your work associates. He's over god awful amount of people because he's the CIO. And I have to remind him, okay, look, I'm not one of them. All right. I don't say anymore that, why don't you let me help you? I just allow him to think he knows. And now everything is smooth sailing. Okay. So just, in 2020, sit back, relax, let him think he knows everything. Try it. I guarantee you that your relationship is going to flourish. They're not going to know what's happening. They're just going to be like, wow, she's really turned the table. Like, she's changed. He'll start buying you things that you really wanted. You will be buying things for yourself that he won't even care about the amount, that sort of thing. You're just going to have a good time. And I've been smooth sailing right on through 2019 because this man knows it all. Okay? More when we return with the Bold Talk.
It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing, Merry Christmas to you. This time of year is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love, and with joy and laughter. Let us make memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing, Merry Christmas to you. Snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
If you are still looking for something for the holidays and you want something quite fun and interesting to read with your spouse or your girlfriend, head on over to Amazon and check out my book, How to Get Away with Marriage. I guarantee you will have a lot of fun with that. My friends, I again want you to remain safe out there. And another thing that I want you to do is jot down what you'd like to say to your new self. A lot of people like to talk about their old self, but I want to, inspire you and challenge you to jot down what you'd like to say to your new self in 2020. And also, my friends, I want you to spread love and be kind.